Okay, so in this problem it says you have 28 feet of fencing available for your zebra stripe. So if you use all of that to make a pen, what is the biggest area possible? So there's two things that they're talking about. If you have this much fencing available, this is talking about perimeter, but you want to know the biggest area. So we need to figure out how that's possible. You might actually have to do these questions and then come back to this one. So what I'm going to do is skip over number 1, and I'm going to go back to number 2. It says fill in the rest of the table and find all the different combinations of rectangular pens with a perimeter of 28 feet, meaning you're using all of this. So if I have a length of 13, so if I go over here and I have a length of 13 and a width of 1, that means 13 plus 1 plus 13 plus 1 will give me the 28 feet of fencing that I wanted before. But remember, area is length times width. So I take this times this, and I would get 13. So area of 13, and I think that this is, yes, it would be feet squared is your area. Think about this, if I shorten this side now, and I made this only 12 instead, I'd have a little bit extra. I'd have a foot extra on this side and a foot extra on this side, which means that I would have to make this 2, and this side over here 2. Because 12 plus 2 is 14, plus 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 and 14 gives me the 28 feet of fencing. If I multiply those together, I get 24. If I go down to 11, so I suddenly make this 11, I would have to increase this by 1. So I'd have 3. 11 times 3 is 33 feet squared. What you need to do is fill in this whole chart. Once you see this, one of these areas is going to be the biggest. Choose the biggest one, and then up here, you're going to write how big your fence will be. So you're going to fill in the length and the width that are going to be the biggest, to produce the biggest area.